Well, check 1, 2. Welcome to the Ontario Soccer Centre here up in Vaughan, Ontario. So we are running late. Apologies. Due to the storm that's going on in this neck of the woods, torrential rainstorm outside, we've moved indoors. And so if you're wondering why the delay, kickoff scheduled for about 5:20 local time. And I'll be back on to break down the entire game, starting lineups in just a few moments. Once both teams enter the field, we do the starting lineup. So sit tight if you're just tuning in. Kickoff delayed about 20 minutes due to the storm outside. This game originally scheduled to be outdoors at the Ontario Soccer Centre. We've moved indoors, so we'll be getting rolling in just a few moments. Ref, I'm doing the commentating. If it's tied, do we go straight to penalties? Is that the rule?
Starting lineup for North Mississauga. Starting in goal, number 1, Ollie Erickson. Number 2, Kennedy Herman. Number 3, Stephanie Beatty. Number 8, Mara Sanachianu. Number 10, Jordan Archer. Number 11, Ravina Brink. Number 12, Emily Foster. Number 14, Captain Reese Fowler. Number 19, Nyla Dora Anderson. And number 27, Tamara Lisser. And your head coach is Laura Arduini. And now, your starting 11 for Scrosoppi FC. Starting in goal, number 1, Elisa Paolucci. Number 8, your captain, Vanessa Bianca. Number 9, Maya Newcomb. Number 11, Tiara Bennett. Number 14, Kayla Vittorini. Number 16, Ella Cahill. Number 28, Alexia Rue. Number 35, Kennedy Price. Number 39, Elia Mitchline Simone Lovely. Number 71, Sahara Zidano. And number 72, Emily Di Natale. And your head coach is John Yackey. Today's match will be officiated by referee Ajib Al-Masri, with assistant referees Ronnie DeJove and Kiara Riley. And your fourth official is Michaela Pisani.
It looks like we're skipping the anthem. Well, welcome to the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. Venue number 2 for the evening. As mentioned, if you're just joining us, kickoff delayed about 20 minutes or so due to the torrential rain and lightning storm happening throughout the GTA right now. And so we have moved indoors. It appears we are skipping the anthem for the moment right now. We'll get right to it. So this one, for all the marbles. Promotion, relegation battle with a spot in the Women's Premier League for the 2025 season on the line. Coming into this one, North Mississauga will be to the right of your screen tonight wearing black jerseys with red and white trim. They come in after having a tough season in the Women's Premier League. Just 3 wins, 4 ties, and 11 losses. They haven't won a game since June 2nd when they beat Alliance 1-0. And come in second last place on just 13 points. Oakville Blue Devils in last place at 1 point, so they're the automatic relegation. So North Mississauga second from the bottom in the Premier Division, and they'll face the second place team in the Women's Championship in Scrosoppi. Waterloo, the automatic promotion bid as the number 1 seed. Scrosoppi comes in 10 wins, 5 ties, 3 losses, 37 goals for, just 16 against. On the flip side of that for North Mississauga, 22 goals for, 43 against. So I think the key for this matchup as we head towards the evening is North Mississauga has to score first. When you have a tough season like that, they're so used to conceding that first goal, and then it's this whole, oh, here we go, right? And then the wheels end up falling off. I called a North Mississauga game, I guess about 2 weeks ago against NDC. NDC 4-0 win, and that was the sense. Played well, they hold, defend, and then the first goal goes in, and then you see that letdown. So imperative North Mississauga gets off to a good start here. So the starters for Scrosoppi in goal, the 20-year-old Elisa Paolucci. Number 9, Maya Newcomb, 17-year-old, headed to Northern Illinois. Number 39, Aaliyah Tully, 20-year-old that plays at TMU. A lot of TMU players with head coach John Yacko, the head coach there. Number 11, Tiara Bennett. You guessed it, TMU. Number 16, Ella Cahill. She's headed to Guelph, the 18-year-old. And we're off here in the final. Number 71, Zahara Zingano. 28, Alexia Rooms. 14, Kayla Vitoriti. 35, Kennedy Price. 72, Emily DiNatale. And the skipper, number 8, Vanessa Pianta. For North Mississauga, in goal, 24-year-old Molly Erickson from Ottawa. With Scrosoppi getting their touches right now. Also, number 2, Kennedy Herman. Number 3, Stephanie Geedy. 11, Ravina Brach, the skipper. 14, Reese Fowler. Number 8, Mara Sanasino. 27, Tamara Lissa. Number 19, Nyla Dora Anderson. And Jordan Archer, number 10. So there's what you're watching. Scrosoppi down the far right side of the pitch. It's Kayla Vitoriti. Just getting their touches right now. Now, another issue with the game is, a lot of the girls already gone to university. So both teams a little thin, especially on the benches. You'll see a lot of teenagers on the bench as far as substitutes. Starting 11 still pretty intact, although both teams missing a few key players. And a lot of them still at university. Now, thankfully, with these girls playing for TMU, they can, it's not like they got to go anywhere, really. They can just drive home to their beds and go to TMU tomorrow if they need for training. Booted up. That's Pianta, the skipper. Good ball up for North Mississauga, but Pianta solid in the back. And they've also got some of the numbers changed from last week. They're both wearing different uniforms. So I will get there, we hope. Good switch, great ball up. And put down Nyla Dora Anderson. Dora Anderson, and then the ball cleared out of bounds. Looked like Aaliyah Lully. Throw in underneath. It's a bit challenging calling a game here because I'm looking down constantly, which is really weird. Can't see. And I'm getting in the way of the camera too, apparently. So it's hard to throw in, coming in from Scrosoppi. Ball tucked in under. It's a long throw. For North Mississauga. I can't even see who's throwing it in. And North miss. Giveaway in the middle. Not what you want to do. It's Emily Di Natale. And here comes North Mississauga on the attack. And poor ball just right into Pianta. Stephanie Guidi. Guidi had a good game last week when I was up here against NDC. So tough going against NDC. Ball bouncing around. Ref keeps the whistle in his pocket, and finally, looks like he's calling a push-off on one of the North Mississauga strikers. Well, the keeper, Paolucci, which is a 20-year-old, plays at TMU, heading to year 4. Good ball up. And then Dory Anderson in a battle. Ooh. And how that's not a foul. Dory Anderson just threw Emily Di Natale with her right arm. Back to Paolucci, and then that was a tough pass back to the keeper. She clears away. Guidi for Mara Sinasanu. And teasing ball in, and Pianta gets a head on it. And Tiara Bennett in the back just got enough on it to clear it away. Well, I'm Chris McKee. Appreciate you tuning in. Any technical issues, hit me up on socials at Mr. McKee, MRMCKEE. Sometimes the mic's too low, it's too loud. The stream cuts out on occasion, and so, especially in a storm like this, North Mississauga strike from distance. Oh, what a shot! Unbelievable! I said North Mississauga needed to get out the gates quickly, and they do. It's 1-0, 6 minutes in. What a shot! That was some strike. Don't have who the goal scorer is just yet. We'll get it 1 second. That was sweet. Unbelievable. 1-0 North Mississauga. That looks like Tamara Lisser, number 27. What a shot by Lisser. Well, no, that's Jordan Archer, excuse me. Like I said, I couldn't see the number from where I was. What a shot by Archer. Archer, the 25-year-old, power from about 26 yards out. Just an absolute screamer. What a shot by Archer. North Mississauga on the prowl again. Dangerous ball and poked. And that's Archer again at it. And Paolucci, even on that goal, nothing Paolucci could do. Can't disrespect the keeper on that. That was just an absolute screamer strike. Jordan Archer, my goodness. A lot of the girls, because they're wearing different uniforms, different numbers from the game I called last week. And again, with the switch, just a little out of sorts here, getting set up. Didn't really have the proper time to prepare pregame because we didn't know we're inside, we're outside. We finally made the call. We're inside, and here we are. North Mississauga on the prowl. It's Mara Sinasanu. Man, what a hit, Jordan Archer. We will be seeing that one all across the socials, and then that one booted, and that's one of the downfalls of moving inside. The keeper punts that into the rafters. And it's funny when she kicked it, you guys didn't see it, but this huge puff of dust just... So, someone's got to get up there and give that a wipe. Paolucci. Played with Dixie growing up as well before Scrosoppi. Good long kick and flicked on. It's Kayla Vitariti. And Scrosoppi on the attack now. Di Natale couldn't get to it. And, it's good to see North Mississauga playing with energy and passion. They don't want to drop. Nobody wants to drop down. Archer, ball up at Paolucci comes and scoops. So 8.5 minutes gone. 1-0 lead for North Mississauga, courtesy of a strike by Jordan Archer. Paolucci short on that one. Trying to connect with Kayla Vitariti. Vitariti just a 16-year-old. So this time of year, they're going deeper into their academies with a lot of the ladies already headed back to university, especially the NCAA girls. I was sitting watching some highlights 2 nights ago. And it was a couple girls from NDC I saw. One of them was Annabelle Chukwu, scored a goal with Notre Dame, and just here a couple weeks ago. And, of course, the Canadian University don't officially start for about 2 weeks, but a lot of training camps happening, especially the girls that are out of town. The Toronto girls can all stick around. Geedy for Dory Anderson. Crossed. Oh, and it was a valiant effort by the skipper, Reese Fowler. Looks like so there was Sinasano. Well, North Mississauga on the attack. Sinasano. And solid defense. Tierra Bennett. Ref keeps the whistle in her pocket. You could have argued for a foul. But no, Kennedy Herman goes to ground. Teasing ball up. It should be 1-1. And what a save by the keeper. Molly Erickson comes out, makes herself big. What an opportunity for Scrosoppi. Ella Cahill, just their first touch let her down a little. Should have been 1-1. Alas, still the lead for North Mississauga. It's Aaliyah Lully. Bennett. And Pianta shields for Paolucci to come out and get it. Bennett, Di Natale. Pianta, 19-year-old. Mention another TMU girl. Flicked forward. Foster, left foot, swing and a miss. And a wrestling match breaks out. Dory Anderson and Cahill, the two of them got their legs intertwined. It'll be a free kick, Scrosoppi, just past the 12-minute mark. Paolucci. Archer pretending she didn't hear the ref 3 times say clear away. Ooh, physical battle. And again, one of the North Mississauga ladies goes to ground, and they'll have a free kick around midfield. Looks like took a shot to the nose. That's Ravina Brach, the 18-year-old from Oakville. She took a shot to the mouth. Looks like she's going to be all right. With free kick from just inside half. Great placement right around the 18-yard box where you want it, but no one on the other end of it. Good ball out to Cahill. Cahill's got help with her. Cahill, I don't understand. You get past the defenders and then you turn around, go the other way, and then a poor ball in. Geedy just clears away. So Cahill had beaten her defender, and instead of taking the ball in the box, going for goal, she turned around. Lully looking for help. And Sanasano, good defense for North Mississauga. These North Mississauga ladies look inspired, playing a little bit more pep in the step than when I saw them 2 weeks ago against NDC. They're just kind of hanging on for dear life in that game. This one, they're coming out. They're the aggressors. Cut in, shot on the left foot, and flicked, and just past the goal. Fidariti, almost. Great build-up from Scrosoppi. And Vidariti flicked, and it just rolled past the side of the post. Molly Erickson can breathe a sigh of relief. Coming up on 15 minutes. Erickson, the keeper. Erickson, 24-year-olds, played at DePaul University. It was Big East freshman team, 2018. Dory Anderson. And good defense from Scrosoppi. It's Kennedy Price. Pianta just clears away. Vidariti. If you're Scrosoppi, as you were, they're playing good football. Unfortunate, just an absolute scorcher of a goal. Nothing, unless the defense should have stepped up on her, but the keeper couldn't do much about it. So the opportunities have been coming for them. So no need to really alter much of what they're doing. Just stick with it. The goal should come. Pianta, good switch. Sahara Zigato, and gives it away. Geedy for Dory Anderson. Dory Anderson crossed, and it hit Bennett. Ooh. Geedy, man on. No one lets her know. No communication from the North Mississauga girls. I'm right there. No one screaming, man on. And Cahill breathing down her back. And that's right in front of the North Mississauga bench. Cahill. And pushed it up for Lully, but she wasn't running. Erickson. Good touch. Flicked forward. Brach steals. Ravina Brach cut in. And good effort by Brach. Couldn't get it outside, though. And Scrosoppi clears to nobody. 17 and a half minutes gone. If you're just joining us, kickoff 20 minutes late. Moved inside here at the Ontario Soccer Centre due to the big storm happening throughout the GTA. And goes to grounds. I don't think much about that, but hopefully no yellow on that. It's just a common foul. Ref just more having a conversation. But yeah, moved inside, a little delayed, so we're all a bit out of sorts getting settled here for this promotion relegation battle. Winner of this game will play in the Women's Premier League in 2025. The loser of the game will play in the championship. Scrosoppi, great season in the championship. Coming in, 10 wins, 5 ties, just 3 losses. Oh. Sinasinu on her left foot and well over the bar, up onto the rafters. Well, for the record, if you're planning on tuning in for the League 2 men's final, 8 o'clock, we will be moving back outside for that. Apparently the rain is supposed to have the storm blown away by that point, so we will be back outside coming up for 8 p.m. Kennedy Price and then Pianta to nobody. Emily Foster. Bridge. North Mississauga on the attack. And good defense down the far side. And his goal kick for Scrosoppi. Good ball from Herbin. And Alexia Rooms. Rooms on a run. Good ball up for Lully. She's got Cahill down the left side, but the touch from Lully, not good enough. Sinasinu. Brach on her left foot. Ravina Brach shot, and it'll just roll to Elisa Paolucci. 20 and a half minutes gone. It's a decent crowd, a little muggy inside here at the Ontario Soccer Center. I would imagine probably the AC not turned. I didn't think anyone was going to be using it, so just getting the facility revved up. A little hot and sticky right now. Lully. Good ball forward. It's Maya Newcomb. Newcomb is 17-year-old, headed to Northern Illinois. It's just a throw-in down the far side. No, that's too easy. Just throw it right to the North Mississauga girl. Tamara Lisser down the left side, dispossessed, and Rooms cuts in. Sinasinu. She's got Archer. Feed her. Give it to her. Too much. She had Jordan Archer wide open. All she needed was a soft little pass. Instead, hammers it right to the keeper. Golden opportunity missed for North Mississauga right there. Pianta. Well, if you just tune it in, don't forget, click subscribe, that red button. Stay up to date on all things League One whenever there's the next matchup coming. Dory Anderson, and it just got wide. It hit off one of the Scrosoppi defenders. It should be a corner, and it's not. And that looks like Lisser on the ground. She wants some attention. Quick water break. I'll do the same. There's a little hot and sticky here inside the Ontario Soccer Center. Of course, also, don't forget, drop a follow on the League One Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you fancy. Always posting highlights. Do a better job on the Instagram. I don't know about TikTok. I haven't looked, but good job on their Instagram will post the highlights and updating scores. A little behind on the Twitter. That's more just for the match day information, who scores when and what's going on. Of course, women's promotion relegation battle. That was Jordan Archer, I think. So they're saying Leah Foster it was down the far side. Forgive me. Couldn't see when she was on the ground. Foster, the 30-year-old from Keswick. Played at Marshall University. It's down in West Virginia. Similar weather in West Virginia as we're getting here today. Just checking out some of the live golf happening down in West Virginia. Here comes Scrosoppi. Vidariddi dispossessed Brach. And Brach waiting a little too long to make a decision, and the ball just rolls out of bounds. She was saying the Scrosoppi girl knocked it out, which a little in agreements. Zingano, 23-year-old from Grimsby, played at Northern Illinois last year. 17 games played. Also played at the University of Albany a few years before that. And what a tackle. Ref keeps the whistle in his pocket. Good job. Good ball up for Archer. Archer, can it be two? Archer tried to flick the keeper, but couldn't get enough on it. I think she had an extra touch in her. And could have even maybe deked the keeper, tried to chip the keeper, and just not enough. Vidariddi for Lully. Lully, errant pass. No, you guys can't. Come on. Look. The people walking behind me while you're trying to call a game is a little distracting. We got cameras set up, computers and everything, and people are like, oh, just walk past that. Like, no. 26 minutes gone. 1-0 North Mississauga. I say this every match. Keep in mind, when I'm doing this, I have no monitor in front of me, no producer. Oh, nah, let them play, referee. Nonsense. You've done a good job of keeping the whistle in the pocket and call a foul on Zingano there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of help when calling this again. All the numbers changed just before kickoff, so any prep I did do in advance, no, that's not the number. And so it's a little harder than it looks to do this compared to, when you call games for major networks, which I have. Archer, and then poked away. It's Tierra Bennett. Bennett, 20-year-old from Brampton. Been at TMU since 2021. Of course, TMU, formerly known as Ryerson. Looks like we're going to have a corner here from North Mississauga. I can't see down in that far right. Setting up for that corner. Not sure what the delay is. Finally. And the ball, not exactly the best corner. Reese Fowler pushed that back up. Lisser turns. And how is there a foul that way? Oh, and Pianta, no. Pianta just kicked that into the player. They don't need to give yards. If you're trying to go quick and you kick it into them, the ref shouldn't have blown this whistle. Now he wants the ball back a few yards. I'll no comment from me on that one. Bennett. And Vidariti bumped in the back, rolls out of bounds, and it'll be North Mississauga ball. North Mississauga black jerseys, red trim, Scrosoppi, white jerseys, black trim. And it's still going to be North Mississauga ball. Well, 29 minutes gone. North Mississauga throw in. Dory Anderson. Archer, lovely turn. Dory Anderson, can she? And it is! 2-0 North Mississauga. The flag stays down. Nyla Dory Anderson, calm as you like, and it's 2-0 North Mississauga in the 30th minute. It was a bit of a gasp there. It was like, is she onside or not? And linesman keeps the flag down, stays onside. 2-0 North Mississauga. Dory Anderson, 18-year-old from Brampton. Cool finish like that. Had all the time in the world and then slid it past Paolucci. 2-0 North Mississauga. Zingano. And now if you're Scrosoppi, getting a little desperate here as you head towards half. It's, they got to do everything they can to try to get one back before they go to half. They've had a couple opportunities, but North Mississauga has had the majority of the run of play. Herman, 28-year-old, played at Armstrong State University, but has been an assistant at York U. It's amazing how many of the players, both on the men's and women's side, coaching at university level. It's good because, a lot of times when you're coaches, you're like, what do you know? Well, I still play League One in the Premier League, so that's what I know. So it kind of helps when you're delivering the message. Flicked forward and then cleared away from safety back to the keeper. That's Emily Foster. Foster, 20-year-old from Mississauga. Split at Western. Ooh. Price. Geedy. Sinasanu to Dory Anderson. And stolen by Maya Newcomb. And good shield from North Mississauga. Ball rolls out of bounds. Coming up on the 32nd minute. First goal, just a scorching strike about 26 yards out by Jordan Archer. The second, essentially a breakaway, Nyla Dory Anderson, and then she just slotted it past Paolucci, the keeper. Again, not much the keeper could do on either goal. This defense let her down. They just got carved through, right through the middle. And Kennedy Price, 19-year-old, one of the TMU girls. Archer, you could have said maybe a push in the back, but no. And switch. You can see all the space in the and couldn't keep it in. Leah Foster down the left side. Well, 33 minutes gone. There just seems to be a bit of a disconnect. You know, the midfield playing really deep for Scrosoppi. Scrosoppi, you must throw the pitch and sink at him. You can see good defense back. Price to get in the way of that. Zingano. Brach on her left foot. Brach shot from distance, but right into the hands of Elisa Paolucci. So again, apologies for these technical issues. It's, I would imagine how frustrating it is at home. You guys want to sit and watch, you know, your daughters or sisters or friends, and keeps cracking out. It's frustrating on my end too, because it's hard to kind of keep a rhythm of what's happening in the game when I keep stopping. Lister got away with a handball, and Foster just boots away to safety. No one on Scrosoppi wants that ball. Finally, Alexia Rooms comes and claims. So this game, promotion relegation battle. The winner will play in the Women's Premier Division for 2025. North Mississauga, second last place team in the Women's Premier Division on 13 points. Just 3 wins this year, 4 ties, 11 losses. The Oakville Blue Devils just on 1 point. You know what's crazy? I did one of the Oakville girls games earlier this year. Not a bad team. It just shows how good, you know, the talent level on the team was decent. Just shows how good the Women's Premier League is, and that how massive a jump this is. Scrosoppi, the number 2 team in the Women's Championship, trying to get promoted. 10 wins, 5 ties, 3 losses, and so they're trying to get up into that Premier Division for next year. North Mississauga trying to maintain trip from behind. That's got to be a yellow if you're tripped from behind. It's Dina Talley gets away with one, and now North Mississauga, a free kick, not really in any danger of a shot on goal. Try to cross this to somewhere around the 18-yard box. You can still hear the storm rumbling outside, thunder and lightning going. Crossed in, Cripps can't get a foot on it, and then Paolucci fumbled a bit and finally scooped it up. 47 minutes gone. 2-0 North Mississauga, courtesy of a strike from Jordan Archer that was just out of this world, and that ball booted into the roof, and we'll probably have another go at it. And then the next goal, Nyla Dore Anderson slotted through, and she was clean away on goalie, just one-on-one, and then slid it past Paolucci, and that made it 2-0. Like I said, while the stream was down, one decent scoring opportunity for Scrosoppi. Maya Newcomb hit the post. And so Scrosoppi showing signs of life. North Mississauga throwing right in front of me. It's the skipper, Reese Fowler. Fowler, 20-year-old, played at Western. OUA West All-Star in her career at Western. One of my favorite fields I've been at over the past couple of years. Love that. Well, like the big football stadium and the soccer field right next to it. I watched my son's team get thumped about 10-0 a couple of years ago against Western. In spite of that, I enjoyed the visit down to London. But Scrosoppi throwing just beneath me. Talked about this in the first half. It's a little disorientating calling a game here because you're constantly looking down, which normally you don't do when you're just having a conversation with people. You maintain eye contact. It's like a little strange. Cripps, good switch from North Mississauga. North Mississauga, black jerseys, red trim. Scrosoppi, white jerseys, black trim, and that's cleared away. Tiara Bennett, she's been solid in the back this evening. And don't forget, Men's League 2 Championship coming up at 8, we hope. News of the stream, God willing. Good long ball up. And Foster back to the keeper. Talaja Folks, a 17-year-old from Windsor, came on late substitute in the first half. She's out there right now, number 23. Rooms, good switch for Bennett. And then Archer right behind her. Flicked up. Sanasano. She's got Cripps wide open. Cripps on her right foot has a shot. Amanda Cripps just over the bar. So Cripps making an impact since he's come on at half. 2 scoring opportunities already. Yet to find goal, though. 51st minute. 2-0 Scrosoppi. And substitute for North Mississauga, also at half, which just getting word of right now. Elena Parakunal into the game, number 6. Kennedy Herman out. So Parakunal, 17-year-old, committed to McMaster, so heading down to Hamilton. Would imagine as soon as his game's done. Lully. Rooms, good long ball up for Cahill. So Cahill has switched. She's down the right side because she was down the left side first half, so still right in front of me. And Scrosoppi has won a corner. Folks will leave it. Can't see. Got obstructed view. We got a bunch of people up here on the railing. I had to put some garbage bins to block people because I had people, like I said, 6 feet next to me, people trying to walk behind me. Ooh, right into the gut. And then cleared away. Good cross in. And sits, and a good shot on goal from Scrosoppi. Poked out of bounds by Hendricks. And a corner for Scrosoppi, but Scrosoppi showing signs of light. Good ball in by Bennett. Zingano with that shot on goal. It's right to Zingano. Zingano on her left foot. Ball bounces around, but right to the arms. Molly Erickson. So Scrosoppi with a pulse as we come up on the 53rd minute. Looking good. They're playing inspired football here in the second half. Scrosoppi, they can't dig out of this hole, will remain in the championship next season, which is essentially the second division of the League One pyramid. Di Natale That's like Newcomb down the left side it is, yeah. Scrosoppi men, big matchup leading the men's Premier League. They've got a big matchup Sunday at home versus Burlington. I'll be on the call for that. Scrosoppi, here they come to Bennett. Sorry, that's Lully. Forgive. Price. And North Mississauga just hanging on for dear life. A lot of pressure from Scrosoppi right now. Archer steals it and goes to ground. How is that not? Well, the ref letting him play. I'm okay with it. Just be consistent with it. Fowler. And Fowler gives it up to Cahill, but Lisser comes and saves the day. Hammers are just outside the 18-yard box. Scrosoppi coaching staff not a fan, and it looks like Amanda Pianta down hurt. She's going to come off. We're going to have a substitution. So the skipper to the bench. We're going to see number 7, Hannah Duncan, 17-year-old from Milton, come into the game. Presumably defender for striker. No. Duncan still kind of hovering back D. Di Natale, Folks in there. Rooms searching cross, but then cleared away by Geedy. I would expect things to get a little chippier as the seconds tick down here in the second half. Fowler. Price has been good this afternoon. Looks like they've pushed her up a little into the attack. Here's Folks. Folks trying to cut in, and then Fowler. Sanasano. Mara's been good all day, 20-year-olds, played at Western. Lisser, 19-year-old, plays at Laurier, team rookie of the year last year for the Golden Hawks. You're just joining us. You're lucky because you've avoided the technical difficulties for the most part. Had a bit of a nightmare here trying to keep this stream up. They don't make it easy on us. Cripps, flag down, or flag up, excuse me. And Amanda Cripps offside. Well, technically, the ref did raise the flag up, then lowered it to point for the offside. And so, of course, English Premier League back on. I was watching some games this morning, watched the highlights of Liverpool. I didn't get to watch the Liverpool game, a little too early. Oh, Archer. And she's onside. Archer. Can it? No. They're calling it offside? Thought maybe a deflection. And so, Scrosoppi, big break there. And it is offside. But, yeah. Big Premier League matchups. I was watching Aston Villa beat West Ham 2-1. It was a lot of fun. Watch some of the highlights. Everton looks absolutely brutal. 4-0 thumping in the hands of, who was it, Brighton, I think? Well, they just look bad. Paolucci, everyone up for Scrosoppi. They got to try to get one. The key thing for Scrosoppi, you can't score 2 goals at once. So understand, let's just get one. And then maintain our shape and form, keep playing defense because you don't want to let it get to 3. But one at a time. And push in the back. Zagano. Sahara Zingano, 10 goals in the League One Championship this year, which is tied for the league lead. So Zingano going to be needed here in the second half, see if she can recreate some of that magic she's done all season. Erickson, good long ball up from the keeper. Rooms just clears that away to safety. Fowler. It's Price. Zingano. Bennett now with the captain's armband on, with Pianta on the bench. Fowler goes to ground. Di Natale switches rooms, has got plenty of room. Use the space. Lexia to Folks. And Newcomb touch let her down, rolls out of bounds. 60 minutes gone. Good crowd here at the Ontario Soccer Centre. Men's League 2 Championship coming up. Vaughan versus Alliance. 8 p.m. kickoff. Technology, if it's working, I'll be on the call for that. Duncan. North Mississauga just content with sitting back, almost parking the bus. Defending with all their life, would keep that 2-goal lead. Long goal kick coming from Erickson. Erickson originally from Ottawa. Lully. Couldn't connect with Folks. Cahill crossed over. Folks, couldn't settle for Folks on a right foot. And it hit the arm of Fowler. Everyone calling for a headball. And he's going to call it. You've got to be kidding me. He had a great view of it, didn't call it, and then heard all the chants from the crowd calling for the penalty, then decided to give it. So controversy here in the 62nd minute as Scrosoppi, Maya Newcomb, with a chance to bring Scrosoppi within one. A short run-up from Newcomb. Newcomb just 17, and headed to Northern Illinois. Newcomb blasted in the bottom corner. Game on. 2-1 in the 63rd minute. Scrosoppi still has life. Still with an opportunity to battle for promotion to the Women's Premier League. What a shot, Maya Newcomb. Scrosoppi thinks they get the kickoff. They don't. It's North Mississauga ball. So Newcomb has given this building life and energy. You can hear the crowd in the back starting to get a lot more into it. And so now North Mississauga, unfortunate. I would never have given that penalty ever. Here's Dory Anderson. She's got Archer, and she's offside. You can see it a mile away. Archer, it's too many offsides. That's about her fourth already in the second half. She's too experienced for that. 25 years old. You can get away with one. That one, a momentum killer for North Mississauga. And so just like when it looked like North Mississauga could comfortably cruise back into the Premier League and then re-establish Archer. And just over the goal, Jordan Archer. I think she had a little bit more time to take a touch, opted for the shot. Well, hey, why not? When you see the shot she had in the first half, absolutely screamer. Zingano. And Bennett out of bounds on her left foot. So if the game is tied, we will go straight to penalties at the conclusion of regulation. No added time. Five minutes ago, didn't even look like a remote possibility. Now, most certainly does. Whatever John Yako said at half, his ladies have responded. And they're playing really inspired here in the second half. Still a lot of football left in this game. Just in the 65th minute right now. Handball. And I just, like I said, the ref, he's sitting there staring at it, waits about 10 seconds once he starts to hear the shouts, and then says, I guess I got to give this penalty. So gift and a curse. Gift for Scrosoppi, the curse for North Mississauga. Archer settles. It's got to be Jordan Archer. Calm as you like. Gives North Mississauga the 2-goal lead back. 3-1. Just past the 65-minute mark. And so just when it looked like Scrosoppi was back in it, Jordan Archer off the set piece just settled it perfectly and then hammers it away. 3-1 North Mississauga. Huge. You know, Archer, that's the thing. At this time of year, a lot of the girls, a lot of the women, back to university. And so both teams playing shorthanded. And then you got a veteran like Archer, obviously done her university, I believe. Folks. And playing against a lot of younger girls, even first, second-year university girls. Lully. Zingano! Just by. Sahara Zingano, crack on her left foot. Just past the post. So Erickson slowing things down. Smart. Bleed that clock as much as you can. So I don't know how Scrosoppi left Jordan Archer that wide open. Maybe a little bit more man marking on defense instead of just holding your position. Fowler. And Fowler puts the ball up on the balcony to us. Well, appreciate you guys bearing with us with this live stream technical difficulties. Always frustrating. Long ball up. Paolucci's got to come. And she does. Bennett. Scrosoppi, Cahill. Cahill pokes it in. Erickson punches away. Zingano, and then Erickson claims. With Mississauga, Dory Anderson. With Mississauga, one more would surely put this one away. Dory Anderson turns. She's mugged! Absolutely mugged in the box. Duncan. Hey, wow. And Lisser. Scrosoppi's got to recognize they had two of the North Mississauga girls down far ahead of the play. Lully on her left foot. Out to Newcomb, who's pushed out wide. She was having success in the middle of the field. Zagano crossed, and then right to Erickson. And she'll let the seconds tick away. Coming up on 69 minutes. Men's League 2 final coming up at 8 p.m. Vaughan versus Alliance. I actually went to go watch the League 1 men's team, both those guys this week. I would imagine it's probably going to be a similar lineup where they're going to bring a lot of the League 1 guys down for this League 2 final. Duncan. And errant pass. I want to see a bit more of a build-up from Scrosoppi. They're just kicking and chasing. They've got the skilled players to work that ball up. Some great wingers. Just got to be a little bit more patient. There's still plenty of football left, just to the 70th minute. A lot of time. Still 20 minutes and then some to try to dig out of this. Again, they got to have the mindset of can't score 2 goals at once. Just get 1. Di Natale dispossessed by Cripps, and they're calling a foul on Cripps. So Scrosoppi got to get a push here. Rooms. I don't know why they have 2 back. They should have only 1 back. Everyone should be up if you're Scrosoppi. Rooms. She'll have to go track this down again. She does. Di Natale. Shot from distance and 0 danger for the keeper. She lets it roll past for a goal kick. I mentioned that rainstorm coming down, so, I pulled into the Ontario Soccer Center, and I've got my bags and kind of everything, bottle of water and coffee. So I just kind of focused on holding my stuff. Put my feet on the ground to get out of the car. Realize I'm in ankle-deep water. Both my shoes fully immersed in the water, and so I'm swishing around here. Thankfully, I did bring an extra pair of socks. I had an idea. It might be something like this. Pushing the back, Dory Anderson. And Newcomb pleading for a foul. Definitely got an argument. Looked like a push in the back. .6:50 p.m. local time. This game started about 20 minutes late. Cripps in a good battle with Rooms. Rooms got to get rid of it. Too much messing around. Defense 101. Paracuno. Brach can't turn, and Rooms clears to Cahill. Fowler. Fowler need a little bit more composure there. Just didn't need to hoof that. She had plenty of options if she picked her head up. Fowler clears away again. And now they're calling the foul on Archer, but it's play the advantage. Scrosoppi had the ball ahead. Now you've put it back 5 yards for them. And Jordan Archer's going to get a yellow here. And that's more for dissent. Well, Archer with 2 goals for North Mississauga. Both really impressive goals from the striker. And then Dory Anderson as well had the second. Archer the first and the third. And Dory Anderson the second. Bright future for Dory Anderson. Just 18 years old. Great speed. Archer. Now Archer's got to watch herself. That's the last thing North Mississauga needs, is to go a player down. It gives Scrosoppi a window of hope. If you're North Mississauga, almost bleed the game. Really slow things down. Don't allow Scrosoppi any momentum. And then if you're Scrosoppi, now here we are, 74th minute, a little bit of urgency. And they got to push. They got to take some chances. When we had that free kick a couple minutes ago, 3 Scrosoppi defenders around the middle of the field. It's like, no. Get up. Just keep one back. And that's one, you can't even, if you're a player, don't even look for the coach for instruction on that. Just get up. Get in there. Archer is tripped over her own feet there. Newcomb scored on the penalty for Scrosoppi. It's a tidy finish in the bottom corner. Cripps. She read that. Oh, good switch for Archer. Archer cuts in on her left foot. Archer pokes at it. And what a save, Paolucci! That would have been the nail in the coffin for Scrosoppi, but Elisa Paolucci, big-time save, just pushes that wide of the post. Still a corner for North Mississauga, but still in the game. It's a game-saving save for Paolucci, and Fowler just really taking her time to take this corner. Nodded and not enough on it. Some urgency here from Scrosoppi. Scrosoppi, based out of Milton, the Bishop Redding, usually the home field. I'll be there tomorrow. Hopefully my shoes are dried by then. Newcomb. Great ball up for Folks. Zingano. And the right cross, but Cahill just not there. And that's the buildup I was talking about from Scrosoppi. Don't need that kick and chase. They're more than talented enough to do what they just did right there. Bit more lovely football. Folks buried in that corner, and see, it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. A quick water break for the play-by-play guy. Been a lot of fun, other than today. Today really stressful, just with the stream getting down, the weather issues. Aside from that, it's been a great summer calling League One games. I've had a blast. Both the men's and women's. Of course, university seasons, some started for the NCAA, OUA, and the AUS, which a lot of these players in. Start in the next week or two. I know my son plays at Algoma University. Their exhibition games start Monday. They're doing an East Coast tour, which is exciting. He's going to play against St. Mary's Monday, Halifax Wanderers under 23 on Wednesday, and then Acadia on Friday. So good preseason tour for them. I said this during the last game. All you players watching this on playback, that play university, make sure. Now that you can still call and text your parents or little brother and sister, even though you're off having the time of your life. Don't forget to check in with them. Zingano. Newcomb. Oh, great crossover, but right into the hands. Molly Erickson. And I didn't see what was going on. So we're going to see a substitution for Scrosoppi. Looks like Di Natale coming off. And number 21, Kayla Frazier, 17-year-old from Brampton, into the game. '79th minute. The clock ticking for Scrosoppi. Got to get one soon. Cripps. Oh, nifty footwork from Cripps. Too much, though. She had options. You can't take 10 touches in this league. Here's Frazier now. And it'll still be a Scrosoppi throw-in. Promotion relegation battle here at the Ontario Soccer Centre. The winner of this game will play in the Women's Premier Division in 2025. North Mississauga came in second from the bottom in the Premier League. Tough season for them. But if they can maintain their spot in League One, an opportunity to regroup and recruit and get some new talent in, try to bolster the lineup to be a bit more competitive next season. Scrosoppi trying to get in to the Premier Division, just like their men's side, which now sits top of the men's Premier League. And long ball up. You really see it, especially on the men's side. You know, there's a massive jump from the top half of the League One, you know, the Premier Division versus the top half of the Championship. Obviously, TFC the exception. They won't be in the league next year. But it's a huge jump. And then again, League Two into the Championship. Well, a couple teams in the top half of League Two, good. Certainly capable of competing with the mid-level of Championship, but it's a massive jump up to that Premier Division, especially on the women's side. NDC crowned champs a couple weeks ago. Well, they went undefeated for the most part until season was done and they were playing their kids. So Amalia Apostolou enters the game, number 21 for North Mississauga. So Geedy out of the game. Good match for her. Amalia Apostolou, 16-year-old from Mississauga. Archer. He's got Cripps with her. And Duncan just does just enough. And Cripps did enough to sell the foul. And a yellow being shown. That's a tough call, Bennett. I don't know about that. They almost just got their feet tangled. And so now North Mississauga with an opportunity from 25 yards out to seal the deal. I got to think it's going to be Archer standing over this. It is Archer. Well, she scored one from this distance down the other side. Not on a set piece, just on a strike. Can she replicate the magic out of the other end and claim an opportunity to stay in the Premier League? Archer. Screamer. And Paolucci does just enough on it. The ball was a bit of a knuckleball. It was dipping. That's tough when it gets by the wall and, you know, the keeper's expecting that ball to come high and it comes low. She did well just to get enough to save that. Paolucci's been good. Like I said, the 3 goals, nothing she could do on any of them. No blame for the keeper. It's more the defense allowing these opportunities and just too much space for Jordan Archer at times. We'll go short. Sinasanu will just try to play keep away down in the corner. And Scrosoppi wins it. 84th minute. Now or never for Scrosoppi. This would be a massive win for the North Mississauga ladies. You know, when you have a season like you've had, so much heartbreak, so much disappointment, just the 3 wins in league play, and to maybe cap off the season with a bit of a special victory, a meaningful victory. It's a good building block for next season. Archer from distance. And right to Palucci. If you're Scrosoppi now everyone up. There should be no one. Who cares if it goes 4-1 at this point? You got to get it to 3-2. Rooms. Plenty of space. And Rooms just tripped over her own feet. Cahill down the right side. Cahill. Can she? And Molly Erickson, big time, comes out and claims that right off the foot off Cahill, and now she just slowed things down, push everybody up. You see the experience on Erickson. She played at DePaul University between 2018 2022, 72 starts in the NCAA. You know, that's just invaluable experience. And brings that back to this league. I was impressed. Emma Nathans was in goal, a 17-year-old who's now down at the University of Evansville in the Missouri Valley Conference. Here they come, and it looks like an offside. The flag up. Scrosoppi offside in the 86th minute. I haven't called games for all the women's teams, but I'll tell you, the best player I saw in this league so far, Tegan Mellenhorst, the youngster, 16. I think she's turning 17 the next couple of weeks for NDC. Just an outstanding striker. Just so twitchy, shifty. She's tiny. She's only about 5'3", but just scored one of the best goals I've seen this year, men or women's division. And just so much talent on that NDC squad. And clearly the dominant team in the Premier Division this season. FC London. Pretty sure they won the cup, the League One Cup. Good season for them. You want to get some kind of hardware. North Mississauga, just 3 minutes away from maintaining a spot in the Women's Premier Division. I don't think there's going to be too much added time. I can't see anything more than 2, max 3 minutes, but maybe even less. I haven't had any real injuries in the second half. Lisser. And Cripps just got in the way of Lisser, her own teammate. Braich, she's been solid all evening for North Mississauga. Great game for her. Lisser's been good as well. Duncan. Well, it's definitely an entertaining game. Just wish the technical issues hadn't gotten in the way. Zingano. Loses the battle with Apostolou. It's an Apostolou. They're 16 years old. That's what I like seeing in the league. You know, the young talent coming through, and, you know, hey, maybe they become, you know, something special. I do enjoy watching some of the, you know, the older men and women, called one of the North Toronto games. Jade Kovacevic scored a couple goals. 30 years old, just outstanding. You see the difference when it's a woman who's played pro, throughout different places in Europe and across North America. You see the class difference as well. But I also kind of enjoy watching more so the youngsters mentioned. Mellenhorst, just 16. Olivia Chisholm, 15-year-old on NDC. That's the thing, watching these youngsters who will develop into something good. And Lisser, she's hammered. Ref keeps the whistle in her pocket as he played advantage. Good call from the ref. And then Sinasanu just kicks it away. North Mississauga coming up on the 90th minute. We've got the fourth official directly below me. I can't see. We're going to get 3 added minutes. Here we go. Archer. She's got Dory Anderson wide open on the right side. Archer won't pass, though. A little greedy. She had Dory Anderson wide open. Cripps. Flag stays down. Back to Archer. And rolls that right to Paolucci. Paolucci urging her teammates to get up. Send it long. She does. Dory Anderson can just run this into the corner. And that's what she does. And wins the throw-in. North Mississauga can just let the seconds tick. You wonder, coaching staff can now exhale. We're going to see a late substitution from North Mississauga. The ref blows off the substitution. They were too slow with it. Paolucci. Sinasanu. Ball's going to roll out for the throw-in, and we should see the substitution right now. So Dory Anderson will come out. Andrina Santuani, 18-year-old, enters the game for the closing 2 minutes. Tip of the cap to Dory Anderson. Outstanding performance this evening. Great goal, great finish to make it 2-1 North Mississauga. And that right now stands as the winning goal. But tip of the cap to John Yacko and his ladies. With Scrosoppi, they were good, came to play. Just the class of Jordan Archer, the difference. And just as I say that, she hammers it 20 yards wide. But that was the difference tonight, Jordan Archer. 25-year-olds playing against a lot of 17-year-olds. 17-year-olds maybe a higher ceiling, but not today, not right now. Price couldn't settle. And Archer and Duncan, last player back, just to safety. We're seconds away from North Mississauga, who can breathe a massive sigh of relief. They will maintain their spot in the women's Premier Division. And the ref blows the whistle, and that's it. North Mississauga will live to see another day in the Women's Premier Division in League One Ontario. Well, no secret who the player of the game is. Jordan Archer, outstanding. 2 great strikes, and that was the difference. Well, I'm Chris McKee. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, can't apologize enough for our technical difficulties. It's just as frustrating for me because you can't keep any rhythm when calling the game, and a little frustrating. And so appreciate you sticking with us. Don't forget, men's game coming up, League 2 men's final, 8 p.m. local time.